because many years ago, David and I went to Italy, and we were looking through all kinds of beautiful jewelry pieces, and that was the Italian jewelry fair. I mean, people from all over the world are there. But anyway, it was a Byzantine ring with diamonds. And I absolutely fell in love with it. I remember. Bought it. That was like, what, 15 years ago, maybe? This, I said, David, bring it back, please, please, pretty please. Yeah. And he did. And it is stunning. Those are genuine white, brilliant diamonds in the middle, the big, beautiful pinsettas on each side, and that entire ring, look at the bottom, that entire ring is hand assembled inside and out, which you can see. It's absolutely gorgeous.
And I want to mention just really quickly about the price of this is that we obviously negotiate our hearts out, and you get the sale price that is always a wonderful discount. Planning lowered the price even further on this. So we were about $229, $239 or something like this. They put it so that it came to $200. The only reason I'm mentioning this, I want the viewers to understand that it doesn't randomly come out that, oh, he negotiated and just happened to come out at $199. No, it should have been much more expensive even at the sale price, but we did that, and then they were very generous to put it on free shipping and handling as well today.
I tell you, they really did.
There's a lot of gold on this, Mary Beth.
There's a lot of gold, and the beauty of it is it's smooth as silk.
Yes.
There is absolutely, even though you've got all those wires, all those tubes that are wound around, all those links is what I meant to say, wound around and twisted and turned and whatever, you can see it's so perfectly smooth against the skin, inside and out.
Absolutely.
Here's
I think it's a great, Byzantine, and we talked about the mosaic trend. It's all so popular right now, and you don't think of Byzantine ever as a trend, but if you look at that next to the today's special value, you can see where the today's special value has originally, starts as that Byzantine and then stretches out, and you'll see it in a second. But there you go, and now you have the Byzantine ring, which just looks so great. So you get the woven look of the Byzantine, the woven look of that mosaic design, today's special value. It comes together, and you look like you spent $1 million, and
That's
you haven't. It's such a beautiful look, and I love how that diamond accent ring has those two polished borders. That is all cast solid gold right there. That is then bordered by that intricately designed Byzantine ring.
Look at that, even underneath.
So
you
comfortable.
know what this reminds me of is artisan jewelry.
Yeah, it really is.
Really, where else, if this was in sterling silver, I would think that it was from Mexico or whatever. Hand assembled. This is made by the exact same factory as the today's special value. So you're talking about incredible masterpiece craftsmen that work day in and day out just putting together these intricate links. But let me just take it forward to now. This has become my signature ring. 15 years ago buying it. Now I still wear it.
Yeah.
I still wear it because it's my ring. I wear it on the right hand. Sometimes I'll take and actually push it up against my wedding band, or my wedding ring. It's just one of those beautiful pieces. So if I've been wearing it for that long, it holds up. And yet the price tag, $199.86.
It's incredible to think that you're getting a ring like this. I mean, that's going back to like
diamonds.
Old gold prices with something that's so fresh and new. It's taking the Byzantine and adding a modern element to it with the diamonds. It just brings it to life in a different way than your traditional Byzantine stack ring. And
I remember one time getting an email, or actually back then it was probably paper mail. But anyway, somebody gal had bought this as her wedding ring. She didn't want a wedding ring that had a stone that sat up high. She was a nurse, and she's constantly putting on the gloves and everything. And so she wanted something to wear as her wedding ring that was just real smooth, real flat, but still had that sophisticated, elegant look and rich look, and she bought this, and I still remember that story. So it's really, truly one of these pieces that maybe it's an anniversary band, maybe it's just like your right-hand ring. It's something that you like, you want to get. Maybe you've never had a Byzantine, and you think, oh, I got to try that. This is a really affordable way to try a Byzantine, because most of the Byzantine bracelets are, $400, $500 and on up from there. So free shipping and handling. We have sizes 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. by the way, size 7 is already flying out of here, and just a really special piece. I want to go back to that Byzantine era. I was talking about the ornate architecture of the Byzantine era. That's really what this takes off from.
It goes back to the Byzantium era.
You say that better than me.
You talk about art history, and you talk about a period that was unbelievable with richness of art and buildings and architecture, and you think about the architecture and the design of the buildings, and this is almost like inspired by the Byzantine is almost inspired by all the architecture that has come around throughout that century, when the Byzantium era was around here. So
look at
that's where it came from, the name Byzantine.
And it's very creative. It's a creative design. Now, imagine, like I said before, I have these there's a Byzantine bracelet with the diamonds on each side. We already presented that. And here's the ring to match. And by the way, if I remember right, I don't think there's another presentation on that bracelet.
There's not another presentation.
So if you want to get the two together, you absolutely can. They're both, available and available. Oh, and by the way, we are down to limited quantities. Oh, only the 7¼ inch length remains, that's right. But you look at that. Now imagine making this by hand, but making this by hand when you have to go around a tight circle, and I'm wearing it in the size 6.
It's so hard to do, and you have to not only do that, you have to do it in all the sizes. So again, it's so difficult to make the Byzantine ring, and yet we're going to the world's best manufacturer for Byzantine. They're the ones who did our today's special value, which is that mosaic. They do a lot of our Rolos, but when when you go to a restaurant that serves something that you want, if you want sushi, you don't order spaghetti.
Right.
If you want a Byzantine, you go to the best in the world for doing it, and that's really where I feel. And I've seen most factories. There's not too many factories I don't know out there that are hidden, that are doing something great that I have not seen. Right. There's some maybe, but I really scour the market, and so I really feel like this is the best quality. It's going to hold up over the test of time. And again, it's going back to the old gold styles that the customers have written to me on Facebook, Mary Beth, over and over again. Please bring back the old gold, and they write to me. They really genuinely do. Some of them who are not necessarily ready for some of the newer technology that we've offered, they love still the tried and true gold items. 14 karat gold, beautiful yellow gold, bright white diamonds. Those are genuine diamonds right down the center. To me, this is one of those rings that I wear, I get compliments on. It's new today only because we have not done a ring like this for years and years and years. Yeah. I own the one from like 15 years ago. So that's the beauty of this, is that this is one of those pieces that people have written to me and said, where did you get that ring? Because sometimes I'll wear it on air because it is my signature ring. I love this piece. And then for you to be able to now get it in your sizes 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 for less than $200. I just want to kind of put this into perspective. If you were going to go out into the retail market and just buy a regular high-polished gold band ring, you would most likely pay more than $200 for it. Easily.
Just a high-polished band ring. Nothing special on it, no diamonds, no nothing.
Absolutely.
This is all hand-assembled with diamonds for less than $200, but only till the end of the day. Then it will definitely kick up. And in fact, I'm going to just tell you, the QVC price that is expected somewhere down the line is $267.
Yep.
This is $199.86.
That shows the savings that we were able to bring today, not only because of the sale pricing, but because the planning group was very strong in terms of marking this at a lower price.
Yeah, exactly. 600 of these already gone, size 7 starting to get a countdown. And size 8 is now limited as well. There you see it on Amanda. It's one of these pieces that even if you had a diamond or even a diamond solitaire, put it with it. Slide it right on. You could actually, let's say you were going to buy an engagement ring for someone, and you bought the engagement ring, and instead of buying a wedding band to go with it, buy this one to go with it. Because women love a little more, I want to say, beefier look typically on the hands.
Absolutely.
Now we've got a diamond ring coming up a little bit later, but it's not going to be anywhere near this price. And so, and that's a totally different design.
Yeah.
But this piece, that's your everyday wearable Byzantine with diamonds. Gorgeous. Mix it with the bracelet if you want to, or any Byzantine bracelet, or just any other bracelet for that matter. We've got a gorgeous love knot bracelet coming up.
I love it
would
with the
work
today's
that.
special value too, because
Yeah.
I think the mosaic look, which is really
And then
what the
that's
Byzantine originated
there.
from. I mean, there's a
Right.
great combination.
that.
If you've bought that today's special
true.
value and you feel like you would like the ring, feel free to pick that up. I think it's something beautiful together.
Absolutely. Here's the time to be able to dial in. We have sizes 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. It's a lot of gold. I'm going to give you one more close look at it, just so you can see all of this, how thick it is. It's not cast, it's hand woven.
Hand woven,
Hand woven.
all the way
hand
around.
Assembled. You can see it from the inside all the way around, and then right on the front, that beautiful cast piece of gold that's then right there that holds diamonds. And notice how the diamonds sit slightly below the cast border.
Yeah.
Why? Protection.
Protection.
Protection for your
That's
stones.
right.
And makes it so smooth. Gorgeous. Love it, David.
Yeah.
Thank you, honey,
Oh,
for
it's
bringing
okay.
this
I know this
back.
was one near and dear to you, so you asked for this
This one I
so-
begged for.
Yes.